Hello, so today I am going to be making some unscented soap. I'm starting from the very beginning and I'm going to show you how you can make simple, easy soap at home with just a few ingredients. Okay, this is my complicated ingredients one, but you can just change up your oils and make it simple if you want. I'm going to put a few recipes in the bottom, probably two, that for you to try at home, but it's the same process. Let's get started. Okay, so for this recipe, I have 6 different oils. Now this is my unscented for sensitive skin, and it is super fast seller. And the best part is I'm going to make it for my dogs, and I'm going to make it for people both. So let me start with my lye in water so my lye can be cooling down. And I need, I'm making 4 pounds of soap, and I need 21 ounces of water. And then tare your scale, push 0. T-A-R-E is tare, that's how you turn it back to 0. I need 9 ounces of lye. There we go. Now I am pouring my lye into my water and stirring as I go so that it will dissolve immediately. If you don't stir right away, it can get into a hard lump on the bottom. Keep your face back. You can do this outside if you would prefer, but just stir it so that there's no clumps on the bottom. I got a couple that got clumpy down there. Usually if you stir right away, I did pour it fairly quick, so that's probably what happened. And now I'm going to stick it in my ice bath to get it cooled down quicker. Ooh, those fumes. Okay, so I'm going to rinse out my lye container right away so no one uses it accidentally. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to weigh my oils. Now I made soap earlier, so I'm just using my oil bucket from earlier so I didn't have to wash it. Yes, I'm from Kansas, I say wash. All right, so I have my canola oil first, and I am making 4 pounds like I said. So this is for my dog soap and my unscented people soap. And then my coconut oil, which I have not sat in the sun to let it be getting, what do I call it? Let it be getting soft. Coconut oil is super, super hard, but it's okay. I don't need a whole lot of it today. This is a brand new package. I did get this at Big Lots for $12. Excellent deal. And oops, I forgot to tear my scale. Okay, now there we go. Now you can't just mix and match oils. If you do change oils, it is best to run it through a lye calculator. I tell how to do that in my How to Make Soap for Beginners e-course. But as a general rule, you can kind of substitute hard oils for hard oils and soft oils for soft oils. So what are hard oils? Coconut oil, lard, palm oil, tallow. Those are all hard oils. Soft oils would be olive oil, canola oil, any of your expensive oils like grapeseed or avocado, that kind of thing. with all these soft oils that you could use. And got our coconut there. That one done. Let's see. What is next? My castor. Here we go. Castor oil adds bubbles. And you really don't want to use more than about 5% of castor oil because it can make your soap super, super sticky. Let's see. And now my avocado oil. This is an expensive oil, but it really helps with moisturizing your skin. And I just really like it for my bars, especially my sensitive bars, because it really helps with moisturizing. Okay, and now my palm kernel flakes. And most people say don't use more than 15% of this. I'm using 10 today. My friend Jamie uses 10 to 20%, she said. Or was it 20 to 30%? I can't remember. Anyway, she uses a whole lot more. But, I don't know. I'm still messing around with recipes trying to find one that I really, really want to use. Now my lard. Okay. And lard is pig fat that has been rendered and cleaned up, and makes a wonderful moisturizing soap. Okay guys, don't give me any flack about using lard. The thing is, the pig is already dead. We've already had our bacon, so we might as well go ahead and use every bit of the pig and not let it go to waste. Because you're not going to convince people to stop eating bacon. I can tell you that for a fact right now. All right, now I'm going to stick this in the microwave and get it warmed up to about 120 degrees. And hopefully my lye will come down to 120 degrees, and then we'll be ready to go. So we're at about 173 right now. I will come back in a few minutes. Oops, my glitter from my other soap. And show you when they get down how to mix them together. So as you can see, I just microwaved it for a minute. I can't remember if it was a minute or a minute and a half, and I'm only up to 90 degrees. So I'm going to give it a stir and put it back in the microwave. We're getting closer. I did another minute and a half. But you can see everything's not really melting, so we're still at 108. Try to nuke it again. All right, I think we are there. So let's check. Yes. So this is saying about 132, so slightly high, but by the time my lye water gets down to 120, this will probably be down to 120. My lye is at 144. I ran out of ice. The kids love ice, and our ice maker doesn't work very well. So I'm just using regular water to cool this down, and so it's taking a little bit longer, but I think they'll both be cooled down at about the same time, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I had to take off my glove to turn on the camera because it's been about 10 minutes. And man, if I can even get my glove on or not. Have I mentioned how much I hate using gloves? Oh, come on, seriously. Let's try again. Gloves drive me crazy. can't, oh, look at that. Forget it. Okay. So I am pouring my lye water, which is 116, into my oil, which is 118. So they're super close. I'm rinsing out my lye water. Always, always, always rinse it out immediately so the family does not accidentally use it. Give your soap a gentle stir. Put in your stick blender. Burp it so the air comes out. That one didn't have an air bubble. Now you can sit and hand stir this. You can just take your spatula and sit and hand stir, and it takes about 30 minutes. And you just stir and stir and stir until it comes to trace, and I'll show you what trace is in just a second. So this is your oils and your lye. Now we're going to go to emulsification. Okay, now we're emulsified. See how that turned a lovely color? Now we are going to bring it to trace. This is the beauty of stick blenders. See how quickly that came to trace? See, trace is where you can draw a line on the top and you see it momentarily before it sinks back in. There we go. That is beautiful. Now, I am doing my dog paw soaps here. Oh, very interesting. Something got on my mold. And, oh, no, somehow I spilled glitter on my mold. Okay, give me 1 second while I wipe off my mold. Okay, somehow I spilled glitter in there. I don't know how I did that, but let me make sure it's all out of here. Okay. So my dog soap is the same as my unscented. I have a neighbor who absolutely will not use anything else for her dog. Her dog is a bulldog and has very, very sensitive skin. So I'm always giving her bars. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. I am loving this. Turned out very good. Let's see if I can just pour this. This is my new pans, and there's a piece of palm kernel flake that must have been on the top. This is my new, what do you call it, bowls, and I'm not used to using them yet. I'm not quite sure I like them. They're kind of drippy. Yeah, I don't know. Man. Ah! Oh no! Oh dear. Okay, now I just dropped in my... Well, just making a fine mess today, and we've got a show in 2.5 hours. Normally I don't make soap on show days, but I wanted to get this out for you guys to see because I keep being asked about how to just make soap. Super simple. And this is all you do. So, okay, I'm going to set this to the side. Kind of tap it just a little bit, get some air bubbles out. And normally I put that on a cookie sheet, but it's been forever since I've made it, so I forgot. So I'll have to slide a cookie sheet. Okay, so now for my, well, that palm kernel flakes just get all over the place. Now for my just regular bars. This is a 5-pound mold. So I used about 3 pounds of oil. And I'm going to scrape it down. Now I like, when I make my regular soaps that aren't fancy, I like to make it a little shorter than the mold, because that way when I go to move it, it doesn't kind of slosh all over. All right, got everything out. Oh, and I spilled. Yeah, I'm not liking these bowls. I want something that pours, that's super easy to pour and doesn't get stuff all over. And I'm not sure how to do that. Okay, now I'm tapping to get the air bubbles out so I don't have any air bubbles. And I don't really have too many coming up. There's a few right there. Pop those. All right, so now I'm going to cover this and I'm going to leave it overnight, and I'm going to come back, and my son is squirting out salad dressing. That does not sound very good. And I'm going to cover this, and I'm going to come back tomorrow and cut it for you. One thing I forgot to mention, spray the top of your soaps with 91% rubbing alcohol, and that will help prevent soda ash.